Hi, how are you doing, Pisces? I really hoping you're having a wonderful day. I'm really hoping you're having a wonderful one. This is your reading for this coming week of October 18th to October 23rd. I'm really hoping this reading finds you well. And let's get through your reading. What does Pisces need to know for this coming week? Four of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress. You might be giving too much. You might be feeling so much. You might be a bit more controlling. Just try not to be. Try not to be. Because you feel like you might be being a bit too protective, too serious. It's kind of like, I don't know, there was that, you might be doing a bit too much. And yeah. Be careful of that. Because you start off with the Four of Cups, I feel like there's an offer that's coming in for you. You have offers on the door. It's kind of like, yeah, you feel quite suitable and steady where you are within your life. With the Four of Cups, I really feel like you feel satisfied with what you have, but it's kind of like, yes, there might be somebody who's offering you that one extra cup, that one extra passion, that one extra drive, and it might be dealing with money, it might be dealing with finances. It might be a big financial score on the door, just trying to come in, and it needs you to be a bit more serious. So you might be becoming a bit more serious within your whole world, instead of being the one who's kind and loving to any and everything, just scattering with the birds. I feel like you're becoming more serious. It's kind of like with the Knight of Wands, you might be also involving with some travel. You might be traveling. You might be having to I want to say relocate, but yeah, you might be having to relocate, but I really see this as movement. I see this as movement, just going place to place, in terms of if this is a business, you're just going to really go into work and coming back. I really see this as something you were becoming a bit serious about, rather than becoming yourself. It's kind of, yeah, I get a feeling like when money is involved, okay, yeah, you brought the best out of me, so let's fucking talk. That's what I'm getting. You don't want any delays. You don't want, basically, no. You just becoming more serious, and for some reason, I don't like that, because you're having to travel, you're having to relocate, you're having to deal with finances, and the reason why I'm saying that is because you're also dealing with cups and passion. Why not be yourself? Right? Why are you having to put on a demeanor? Yes, it feels like it's something which you have to really rebuild. It's something which doesn't feel right with you. It's kind of like it feels something that's spoiled. However, it's kind of like, why not give it your best? Be your best self. And yes, if this is a decision that needs you to be a bit more serious, if this is a scenario that needs you to be a bit more serious, take it back within yourself. Don't release, don't, yeah, don't release, or eh, don't don't vomit out your anger. Don't vomit out your anger when you feel like you're becoming a bit more serious. If you feel like you're becoming more angry, you're becoming more a bit more, just take things with it. Just hold it within yourself. Do that inner work within yourself. Kind of like, why are you talking like that? Is it because things never happened to you like that, and I don't know, somebody else is happening a bit more different? It's kind of like you might be being a bit judgmental. I don't know why, but hey, we all have our flaws. Nobody's perfect. You have the Hangman. Yeah, I felt like try to see a different perspective. With the Moon card, as you become more empowered, as you become more of yourself, Pisces. I feel like some things are going to be is going to be enlightened. Some things are going to be revealed to you as you progress through life, and I feel like as they are revealed to you, just try to see new perspectives. Within your life, it's kind of like it's gonna bring in more happiness, and you maybe are going to be a bit more held back. You might be having less to say and just more to see. You might be becoming more of let's see how this goes. Let's see how this unfolds. I feel like you might be acquiring more information. I feel like you might be acquiring more details. Just don't. With the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like yeah, you have a bit of things are spinning out for you. Things are starting to really basically karma is coming in terms of how you might have been going by things, approaching things, what you might have been manifesting. I feel like your blessings are going to be coming in accordingly to what you deserve now, what you want. And it's about time you sit back and see how things unfold rather than taking the serious approach. Thing, Seven of Swords. Something might not work out in your favor. Something might not go to plan. This might be dealing with a new job, new finances, new opportunities, new love, and Death card. Something might be needing to transform. Something might be needing to end. I feel like as you have this new finances setting good with the Seven of Swords, I feel like yeah, something you might be having to walk away from a situation to just get your things and just move away because where you are within your life, I feel like it has so much stress. It feels like you don't belong there, and yes, truly you don't belong there because maybe you're giving more than you deserve. Maybe you're getting the lower end of the deal. Maybe you're not getting what you deserve. I feel like it's about time you kind of get out of a situation. Yeah, Knight of Wands, you might be having to relocate, move, because maybe where you are, it's a bit too much for you. Maybe where you are, kind of, see, yeah, things are not going to plan, and those who are above you or those who you might be dealing with, they might be taking so much from you, so much energy, and it's kind of like you have to go and seek out a new new job, new career. New careers might be opening up for you with the Ace of Cups, new relationships. You might be having a wanting to do something you're more passionate about, something you're more interested, and bring something to a dead end. There's just something needs to really be closed out. Something needs to be transformed within your life, and I feel like it also has to do with you yourself. You have to transform, grow, and evolve because this movement, this relocation, if you take your old self, if you take your old skin, if you take your old habits and behaviors, you're gonna be the same old person in a different place. So try to grow and advance and transform your whole self as you grow up. Try to grow with situations around you. I feel like it's going to be more promising, less of more heart within your life. I need to separate these two cards. With the King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, King of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I feel like yeah, things. If you don't be more committed, I feel like things are going to be biting back. Yeah. Uh, this is another thing I had from last night. What's the worst that can happen if you actually don't walk away from things you enjoy or things you love or those you love? What's the worst that can happen? And I feel like that's what's being called for. You need to be more committed. I don't think that Ten of Swords is gonna come in. It's gonna come in if you feel like backing out. If you wanna get out of, if you wanna run away, I feel like that's where the heart is gonna be coming from. However, it's kind of like deep inside. It's kind of like deep inside of you. You feel like sometimes you can't take shit. Okay, but sometimes those who you are dealing with, they're giving you shit, and it's kind of like yes, you're not used to that. Temperance, maybe change. Maybe don't take things personal. Maybe become less of a player, be more of an observer. I feel like just be more happy and enjoying of what you have because I feel like there's that commitment that's necessary and that's needed to really bring the best out of you. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's kind of like maybe you might be doing a job over and over, you might be doing something over and over, but it feels like it can be also toxic. You might be also dealing with a Capricorn. Something might be a bit toxic. It might be a toxic relationship, but try to see a different point of view. It's kind of like yes, it's toxic, but are you getting the best out of that relationship? It's kind of like in the toxic relationship, you get what you want and your person gets what they want. It's kind of like, are you getting the what you want? Are you getting the most out of that? And it's kind of like do your best to really get the basically milk the fuck out of that relationship, and whatever happens, whatever they get out of you, give them your best, but at the same time demand the best. Give the best and demand the best, because for you to get the best you gotta give the best, you know? Is there anything, is there anything just be more committed, that's all. And yes, the world might be putting some weight on you. Situations and relationships might be putting weights on you just for you to really feel that sense of burdensome. But it's kind of like, be loyal to those, be kind to those, and be healing. Guide others to heal, guide others to do things better, guide others to really not to be like you, but how they can improve themselves, how they can grow. And this is another thing I keep saying. As people really grow, they forget that, you know, they forget that they forget that nurturing and caring has a lot to do with accepting people who they are. Like, let's say I'm talking to you. I can be like, oh, be like me, drop whatever job you're doing and start doing YouTube. Is gonna be quite plentiful, you're gonna be doing shit in your own time. It's kind of like, no, you're not helping people grow, you're helping people become like you. You rather accept people for who they are. Whatever job you do, just keep doing that job you're doing. However, it's kind of like, let's talk. Is it something you enjoy? Is it something you want to do? And if it's something you don't love to do, what would you love to do? Where do you lie? Where do your passions lie? Where do your interests lie? Where have you been looking for? Where have you been feeling like you suited? Where do you feel like basically your heart is calling you? How can I help you grow as an individual? How can I help you grow as a person, rather than me trying to change you, you know? And I feel like some people forget that, and that's the kind of the empress mode you might be stepping in. Just accept people for who they are and help them grow in the best self version of themselves, because every single one of us is different. And if you can help them grow, I feel like you can be you yourself, you also learn something from them. Wheel of Fortune, yes, karma comes in again and again. Wheel of Fortune just, you basically comes in. Beautiful angel with wings, magician in reverse. It might be time. It might be time to really see how things unfold, because I feel like things are still not there yet. You know, things are not there yet, but there will be. There will be where you want them to be. It kind of feels like you are still in that misfortuneness of, I don't have enough finances, I don't have enough assets, I don't have enough this and that. I really feel like the wheel of fortune is gonna really spin according to what what you have been giving out. Basically, what you're gonna give out is what you're gonna get in. You know, what you've been really putting out there is what you're gonna get back. It's kind of like, if you haven't been putting in enough, it's kind of like you're gonna get what you deserve at the same time. However, that doesn't mean anything. It's just like, right now the wheel of fortune is still spinning. It might be spinning for days and days. I feel like you're gonna get your results back. But with the magician, I really feel like right now, magician in reverse, feel like right now is not the time to manifest. You'll get your time when the time comes. However, I feel like right now you might be going through some financial hardships. I just feel like as time comes by, I feel like you're gonna get your payout. I feel like you're gonna be getting the information you might be looking for. You might be getting to start this relationship you might be looking forward to. It's just like right now things might be really quite on a hold. You know, you can manifest whatever you want at this time. Is there anything Pisces needs to know? With the high priestess, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, because you have options and opportunities around you. not all options are good options. Some of them are just really there to entrap you. As you have the Nine of Swords, you just wave to the Ten of Wands. Nine of Swords is kind of like you're going through some mental stress. You're going through some basically just too much thinking, not too much doing, but just some overnights you might be really wondering how things are gonna go, how things are gonna unfold. It's just like don't think about it too much. Rather do in terms of release what you're feeling, release what's holding you back, release what you might be holding to the heart, and you're gonna be feeling so much better. And yeah, and the Queen of Swords, I really feel like wherever you might be coming from, don't let the past experience really get you, because what you have to do is feel, learn, move away from it, and drop back. It's kind of like what you're learning, what you're dealing with, what you have within your life. Take a lesson out of it and just let it go, because trying to hold on to too much, it causes you even to be more restless. Thank you so much, Pisces. I hope you have a nice one. Bye.